Chapter 87. Insect Justice. Questioner. I don't want to leave. It is difficult. I am happy here. I don't want to go home. Maharaj. We are already with you. Your home is not America or India or England. Your home is the world. Your presence is like sky, beyond limits. You are everywhere. Questioner. I can feel that connection between us, Maharaj. Maharaj. You are welcome to return. We are expressing our knowledge. It is not a particular type of knowledge, not bookish knowledge. This is an opportunity for all of you to know yourself. This is the final outcome, the final truth. There should not be any type of temptation to go anywhere, because this is the terminus. So, strictly and with full confidence accept this truth. With full confidence accept this truth. It is reality, your reality. You are no longer concerned with the body, because you never came across the body prior to beingness. You're not going to remain in the body form. You're not going to remain in the body form. Correct? Why worry? That means it is a logical deduction. You are not this, you are not that. Neti neti, you are not. So who am I? I am ultimate truth. It is a process of induction and deduction. Logic. Induction, deduction, logic. This is not, but this is. So it helps you. Accept the truth. Don't be a victim of concepts. We live with concepts from the start of beingness till the end of beingness. But there is no start for selfless self, no end for selfless self. Prior to beingness, you were totally unaware of all this illusion. During the span of beingness, you have been under the pressure of all these concepts and stuck in the circle of body knowledge. You have to get rid of all these concepts because they're not ultimate truth. If you don't, they will forever crowd you till the end of beingness. Prior to beingness, your presence was there, but it was invisible presence. After the disappearance of the beingness, your presence will still be there, invisible. So you are no longer concerned with the body, and no longer concerned with the world. It is open fact. Why fear? You know that the body is not your identity, so why fear? I am hammering home the same teachings again and again because you still have some confidence in I am somebody, which is giving you trouble all the time. I am somebody else, man or woman. I am Brahman, Atman, Parabrahman, God, and so on. These never-ending concepts keep creating problems for you, like an insect that keeps on stinging you. This sting is difficult to reject completely because you have been trained to react in this way from childhood. It comes from a need to protect the body. This behaviour has to be unlearned. In India, we tell the story of insect justice. A big insect makes its house in a wall. He then captures and puts a small innocent baby insect inside this hole in the wall. The large insect stings it a few times and begins making the sound woo, woo, woo to instill fear into the imprisoned insect. The vulnerable imprisoned insect suddenly experiences really strong fear for the first time in its life. So it quickly learns how to protect itself by making the same sound, woo, woo, woo. So the insect's behaviour is learned. Likewise, our behaviour is learned. And because of vulnerability and fear, the ego starts to protect itself. Conditioning and impressions were imposed on spirit like illusory layers. As a result, the survival instinct becomes stronger and stronger over a lifetime. I don't want to die, I am afraid, etc. Out of this conditioning, the spirit starts accepting wrong knowledge and says, I am somebody, I am very important. This is mistaken identity. Come out of this whole illusionary world. There is no birth and there is no death. Questioner: you were saying that the state of beingness is intolerable, and that is why we need happiness and go looking for peace out there. Maharaj: all unhappiness, happiness, peace, temptation, concepts of birth, rebirth, death came along the moment beingness started. Prior to beingness, you were unaware of everything and anything. I am inviting attention, drawing your attention to how you were prior to beingness. No shape, totally unknown, totally unaware. No consciousness, no unconsciousness. Questioner: no knowledge, no concepts, no problems. Maharaj: no experience, no experiencer. There were no problems. The problems came when beingness began. Your existence, your identity is prior to beingness. Since you started considering yourself as I am somebody, a form, body form, all these problems arose. So come out, come forward, have courage. The things which are not, you accept without question. Why are you accepting all that when you know it is illusion? Take courage from this strength. You have immense strength and power, but you're not using that power. What to do, what not to do, what will happen, what will not happen. Why worry? What will happen? Nothing will happen. Nothing has been happening. Nothing is going to happen. Nothing. Questioner: I do not realize all this yet, but I think you were saying that if I continue practicing the mantra, then the knowledge will come. Maharaj: don't worry. Nisargadatta Maharaj's speeches and lectures were very touching, but at that time I was not able to understand the teachings fully. He used to say, listen to me, listen to me. In time, I gradually realized what he was saying. Self-knowledge, knowledge of your own identity. What do you mean by knowledge? Just to know oneself in a real sense, that is knowledge. To know oneself in a real sense is knowledge. All that we know about ourselves is in body form. This is not your identity. You were never a body, you are not going to remain a body. Whichever body you are holding now has an end. It is not your ultimate truth. Someday or other, you are to willingly or unwillingly leave this body. Therefore, body is not your identity, and all concepts, body-related concepts, are illusion. Simple knowledge. Knowledge is also illusion. There must be a knower to know knowledge. There is no knower. There is no knowledge. Listen to me. Listen to me. Concentrate on what I am telling you and record it within you. Your inner master is a good recorder. The recorder is always on. Record it. Questioner: what about meditation, Maharaj? I told you that meditation is a must. Meditation and bhajans. Meditation and bhajans will help you melt and dissolve your strong concepts, illusionary thoughts. Very simple. Don't stress your mind. Don't stress your brain. You won't need to go elsewhere if you do the practice. If you continue to talk about last prarabdha, last karma, next karma, then this means that you are still misguided. There are so many masters in the world whose teachings are misleading. They say you have taken birth because of your last karma. They are anticipating all sorts of illusionary, imaginary things and trying to pressurize you. Your roaming days have finished. Am I clear? Questioner: very clear. Thank you, Maharaj. Maharaj: don't worry. Deposit everything here. Deposit all of your ego and intellect. You are a free bird. Fly. Sky is the limit. Questioner: sky is the limit. No limit. Beyond the sky, beyond that, Maharaj, you can fly with your own wings and go anywhere because you are omnipresent. You are omnipresent.